it looked like you had have like a fuller face now, and maybe your nose looked a little fuller, which may suggest that you might be pregnant. So basically you're saying that a lot of people, have they been texting you or were they cash apping you?
They were texting me.
Okay, so they were texting you. How did they get your phone number? You can just go to your mom and she'll give you the paperwork.
No, it doesn't work like that. You act like you know everything.
Well, I know some things that you don't know.
Okay.
That you don't know that I know. So.
That's cool. Somebody was in my home or something like that wasn't supposed to be there, because I have a lot of traumatic experiences that I can remember facing in a place where I should have felt safe.
The way you were saying, the way that you was telling the story and everything, they came to the conclusion that your stepdad may have done something to you. The whole pistol whipping situation. So where did you get hit in the head at? Can you point it to us?
Just across this whole side of my face.
Well, we don't, like, I guess there's no marks or anything. So like, why are there like no marks? There's no like residual damage. Right, but you said you don't believe in, you know, kind of sex work, make money with sex and stuff like that.
No.
But you just did it, you know, a month or so ago, and you did it prior to that as well. So I'm asking, what made you do it then?
What made me do it then?
What's up, YouTube? Man, shout out to everybody that shows love out here. I appreciate y'all. That keeps me charged up. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with the update, guys. So listen, there was a lot of questions on the last video that we did. So first and foremost, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm having a blessed morning.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you know, your guy was just saying that, you know, you basically have been, I guess, taking your meds, and you're a little more kind of, you know, just kind of clear today. And you seem like it. So, awesome. How's everything been since the interview?
Everything has been a little bit of a struggle, being homeless, especially in the cold. I also am having trouble getting my ID and things like that.
And speak up just a little bit.
I'm also having trouble getting my ID and things like that.
What kind of trouble are you having getting your ID?
Just patience and time, and being.
I mean, do you have all the documents you need to get it?
No.
Why don't you just go ask your mom for your ID?
Because I lost it.
Well, why don't you just go ask her for the documents, though?
Because she doesn't have any.
Huh?
She doesn't have any.
She's got your documents.
Oh my goodness.
She's got your documents. Yeah, so I mean, let's clear up a couple things. So first and foremost, you want to clear up the fact that, well, I mean, you tell us.
I'm not an escort. I don't sell my body, and that's never been the plan of mine in my life. And I also just need support other than people texting me, asking me for things like that. I would like if that stopped, because I don't need that type of energy on my phone.
So basically you're saying that a lot of people, have they been texting you or were they cash apping you?
They were texting me.
Okay, so they were texting you. How did they get your phone number?
Through Cash App.
Okay,
you can contact me through Cash App.
Okay, so they would like send you some money or whatever and get your phone number, but then they would turn around and I guess ask you for sex?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, was this happening like often or just like one or two times?
It was one or two times.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there that I'm not doing that type of work.
Okay, so that's in your past, basically, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, I got that. Okay, and so yeah, so you know, on the last interview, you had said that, you know, your auntie came and got you, right? And that part I understand was true, but then you said that she took you to the hospital, but turns out your mom took you to the hospital. Is that correct?
Yes.
So why'd you say it was your auntie?
Because they both work together.
You say they work together?
Yes.
They're kind of like the same, two parts of the same coin type deal?
Yes.
Okay. You know, the other thing was that, you know, you were saying that the reason why, because you're saying that it's tough being homeless and everything else, and I agree. It gets cold at night. It's not fun, right?
No.
But everybody's still trying to figure out, well, why not just go back home? And the reason why you said last time was because, you know, she's got her younger children there, and that, you know, basically money issues and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Well, it turns out that the younger kids don't live there. So they live with their dads, and that the only people that were living there were you and your mom.
Yes.
So why'd you say that?
Because that's where they be going.
In other words, why did you use that as a reason why you can't go back home? You're saying you can't go back home because
I don't want to exploit the reason that I'm not home.
Okay, well, but we asked for honesty on this channel, right?
I'm being honest.
So what is the reason that you can't go back home?
Because of money issues.
Okay. I mean, that's according to my sources, right? That's not necessarily like there are no real big money issues. So, the person I talked to said that, hey, there's no money issues. Everything is fine. She's just basically choosing this. And so if that's the case, it's like, why? Why are you choosing this? What's going on, brother? All right.
I'm choosing this because I have a purpose behind it.
Tell us, what's the purpose? I mean, we want to get behind you, but we don't want you to just be BSing us. Okay?
I wouldn't choose to be homeless.
Okay, well, apparently it's something that I guess you've been doing since about 16.
Yes.
And so
I just don't want to go back home.
But your mom loves you. You still talk to her often.
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does. So then why don't you want to go back home? It's just you and her. So in other words, I think that some people in the audience may think that the stepdad lives there or whatever, but he's really not there a whole lot. It's kind of more like a long distance relationship they have. So
I don't really know him that well.
Well, I get it, but even the phone that you're using pulls up his name.
Yes.
So, and you say you don't know him that well, but apparently he's been in your mom's life for, pretty much all your life. But they just started dating, I guess, about a year or so ago. Is that correct?
Something like that, yes.
And so, why do you say you don't know him that well?
Because I don't know him that well.
You don't know that guy?
No.
Okay.
And his first impressions with me were not that well.
Why not?
Because I just didn't like the way he spoke to me and addressed me.
Well, why did you blame him for the reason why you was homeless?
Because it was him who made the call. So I don't really forgive them for that.
So, do you feel like kind of like your mom chose him over you type deal?
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth. So
I'm just saying, no family drama, but I felt a little bit betrayed after that. And my feelings was hurt.
Let me help you out real quick. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be the whole video. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So, is this just all coming down to your feelings being hurt? Because I guess at a certain point, you was. So apparently, what the backstory that my sources tell me is that, you've kind of been doing this type of stuff all your life, and kind of been getting away with it, but that when he kind of got into the picture, that you wasn't quite able to get away with it as much.
No, that wasn't the case. I was getting kicked out before that.
For what?
Just random things.
Well, what were those random things? Give me one example.
Just not coming back home in curfew, I say.
And why would you staying up past curfew, young lady?
I don't know.
Well,
That could be a reason. I don't know.
what is this rebellious spirit? Why? Why is it?
I don't have a rebellious spirit.
No?
I have a kind, soft spirit.
You definitely have a soft energy. You have a super soft. You are the definition of soft girl era. Okay?
Yes.
Like you have that whole soft girl thing down pat. So then why are you bucking the system? I don't get it.
I'm not. I'm trying to get my ID and my social so I can get a job.
Well, I get that, and you're 18 now, but you've been doing this even before you was 18. But you say that your mom kicked you out, basically.
Yes. I'm 19 now.
Oh, you're 19 now? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the birthday. When was your birthday?
November 19th.
Okay. Oh, man, listen, happy belated birthday. 19th on the 19th. I ain't mad at that. All right, so, but yeah, I mean, so, you're where was I? I got interrupted by the 18 thing. All right. Anyway, yeah. Come on, fill this in for us. Like, don't make me have to pull it all out. Like, just come on, just give it to us. Just drop it on us. All right. We want to get to know the real you. We don't want all these covered up, glossed over, rehearsed.
I just don't have anywhere to go after certain situations that I face.
What were those situations? Because apparently your mom says that you can...
I feel like maybe I had a stalker or something. Maybe somebody was in my home or something like that that wasn't supposed to be there, because I have a lot of traumatic experiences that I can remember facing in a place where I should have felt safe.
You had traumatic experiences?
Yes.
Like what?
I don't feel like exposing that on YouTube because that can be inappropriate, but it was a sexual assault.
You say it was not?
It was sexual assault.
It was?
Yes.
I asked you that the very first interview, and I could feel the energy bouncing off of you. And I knew you was lying when you said that there was none.
I don't want to talk about these.
I didn't ask you about it. I did not. I didn't ask you to go into any deeper details. But okay. So we get that. We definitely hear a lot of that on this channel about traumatic experiences, right? But help me to connect the dots. And I might be a little ignorant, I don't know, but help me to connect the dots. How do we go from there to, because is it like voices in your head that you feel like there's people in your house?
No, I don't get voices in my head and things like that. No, not at all. It's just the way that the experience was happening and the amount of times that it happened, and it would only happen when I went to sleep. So I don't know.
So you feel unprotected in that house? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. I just don't feel like talking about that too much. I don't feel comfortable talking about that too much.
And I'm gonna respect your wishes as far as that goes, but I will say this. If that is what's at the heart of all this, you're gonna need to talk about it with somebody at some point.
Yes, I want to get my own therapy, and I don't want to share too much of a story like that, because it could be very traumatic doing that.
Well, listen, I get it. Okay. That's basically what this boils down to. Without filling in all the details, it sounds like, for whatever reason, you don't feel comfortable being at home.
No.
In fact, I would dare say you feel uncomfortable being at home.
Yes.
Okay. It's okay. Listen, I'm willing to peel back the layers slowly. Okay. We're willing to get to know you. I normally have a particular skill to be able to kind of pull this stuff out, but I'm gonna choose not to employ it right now because I would actually like to see this kind of unfold a little more slower. So that's what's going on here. Okay. So now the other question is, I know Lewis didn't want me to say his name, but he's a part of the story. It is what it is, right? So right there he goes. Okay, so people had questions as far as like, okay, well, what is the attachment to Lewis specifically? Because when we was talking about the stuff that you had done in your past, and we were saying, how does it make you feel, and you got excited when you said, I feel good because I get to get money. So we can tell that, getting money is a good thing to you. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you enjoy doing. However it comes, you like receiving money, right?
Yes.
Okay, like most people do. Like, that's not a trick question, right? But so that's my guy, man. What's up, man? Everything good? You need me real quick or what? Okay, can I just get you? Yeah, I just want to make sure she feel comfortable, man. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. No, I know a little bit of everybody out here.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so I guess I'm trying to, where was I? I was just cooking, man. Where was I? Lost my train of thought just that fast. Help me out. Where was I?
You were asking me about, I forgot.
You didn't forget. You just probably don't want to answer it.
You were asking me about.
Oh, about Lewis. Okay, yes, about Lewis. Look, he about to scruff off again. Don't get mad, man. You're part of the story,
My
man.
relationship with
So the one thing though that y'all did want to clear up, because a lot of people in comments was suggesting that Lewis was your pimp.
No.
What's your response to that?
I don't have a pimp. I'm not selling my body. I'm not doing any of that. Like, that's very strange. And I don't practice any of those beliefs because I don't believe in sex money.
You don't believe in what?
Sex money, like to have
Well,
money for
listen,
sex.
I get that, but I mean, you already said that you've done it before, so it's not like
I'm just saying,
you know,
like,
you
I
that
don't
like you may
believe in
want
that type of service, and that's the type of services that people have been inquiring me about.
Well, I get it, but what made you do it? You know, a month ago or whatever, whenever it was that you said that you did it last.
I don't know, like I don't have a pimp. I don't.
Well, I'm at right, but you just said, so I didn't say it. You said it. You said
that type of nature.
Right, but you said you don't believe in, you know, kind of sex work, make money with sex and stuff like that.
No.
But you just did it, you know, a month or so ago, and you did it prior to that as well. So I'm asking, what made you do it then?
What made me do it then? I didn't have anything but my ID and social, so
it's kind of desperation, basically.
Desperation, desperate times. But I definitely don't recommend that, and I wouldn't say that's a line of work that you ever should do.
Right, and well, that's why I asked you last time. I said, hey, how did...
Like, I don't even want to do that ever.
Right, and that's why I asked you last time. I said, how did you feel after you did it? I was expecting you to say, oh, I felt disgusting. I felt this, I felt that. But you was like, I felt good. I got money. I was like, what?
I'm not gonna say everything is always a bad thing, but it's a bad thing. Like, it's not a good thing.
Well, it's definitely not something I recommend. So, you know, we can leave that at that, right? We can agree that it's not something that we recommend any young ladies to just go out and do. Correct?
That's true.
All right.
Because, like, you never know what a woman is out here doing that type of stuff for in the first place.
Well, and that's why I asked these questions, you know.
Yes.
That's why I asked you, like, you know, the fact that you was just saying you don't believe in it, what made you do it when you did do it, but you answered it. You said basically, desperate times, desperate measures. We get
Yes.
that. Okay, we get that. So, oh, yeah. So as far as the whole pistol whipping situation, so where did you get hit in the head at? Can you point it to us?
Just across this whole side of my face. It was like huge and swelled up. I had a bloodshot eye. I looked very beautifully messed up.
Beautifully messed up.
Yes.
I can. That's funny. It's funny that you worded it like that, but yes, I get it. I get what you're saying. Well, we don't like. I guess there's no marks or anything. So like, why are there like no marks? There's no like residual
Not
damage.
Anymore. It was a little dent in my cheek right here and on my bone right here.
Okay. Some more people were saying that it looked like you had have a fuller face now, and maybe your nose looked a little fuller, which may suggest that you might be pregnant.
No, when I came out the hospital, I gained a lot of weight because they had me on weight supplement drinks and things like that, and they told me that I needed to gain some weight, so they helped me with gaining weight and gaining appetite, which is also another means of why I need money.
For food, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. I get all that. Okay, so as far as Lewis goes, you know, people was also saying like, hey, you know, you like money, but he doesn't have any money. How does that add up?
He just lost his Social Security card, that's all. So he's getting his everything together, and I'm getting myself together. And all of that takes time, so I need help and support, because me losing my identification again was devastating.
It's a big blow. It's a big blow. Because having to go through that process again, especially if you don't have the paperwork that you need to get it, it's a pain. And it takes weeks sometimes. So yeah, that definitely sucks.
But I'm definitely getting a job.
But you can just go to your mom and she'll give you the paperwork.
No, it doesn't work like that. You act like you know everything.
Well, I know some things that you don't know.
Okay.
That you don't know that I know. So,
that's cool.
Okay. So, all right. I love this look you have right now. I love it. Okay. you know, some people were saying in the comments, they were suggesting that, that, you know, you was, the way you were saying, the way that you was telling the story and everything, they came to the conclusion that your stepdad may have done something to you.
No, he ain't do nothing. That man innocent.
Okay. So I wanted you to be able to clear that up.
No, that man innocent. He's living a good life.
Okay. Yeah, he told me, you know, told me what he does and everything else. So seems like he's a, you know, cool guy. He just wants to see you do right. He just wants to see you kind of treat, you know, his lady, you know what I'm saying, like not kind of put her through the ringer or whatever, but maybe he doesn't know the stuff that you're saying that is the stuff that you don't want to talk about.
Yeah, this stuff I don't want to talk about between me and my mom. That's me and my mama. That's my best friend.
So when she sees this video and she hears you say that, you know, suggesting that something may have happened to you and that, you know, it's not something that you're going to go into detail about, but it happened under her watch and, you know, for whatever
something
reason.
Like that. I can't say my mama be knowing everything that be going on. She's only one woman. Like, she's only one woman. She can't control everything that happens. And my ideations and everything. So, I hope you're having a blessed one, though.
She definitely loves you. She wants the best for you. And, you know, I can tell you as a parent, I'd be worried sick if my 18 or 19-year-old was out here on the streets being homeless when they don't have to. But I get it. I'm not going to press into that because obviously we already addressed that, the trauma, everything else. So, I get it. Well, listen. And the other thing is, your name's not Lolly. It's LAILA. Okay? Okay? So all these fabrications that you told me last time, okay?
I have an alias.
Well, it's cool to have an alias, but then you just say, hey, you know.
I want to be called by my alias, not my actual name.
Okay, I get it. I ain't mad at that. All right, well, listen, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions, clearing all this up. And we definitely wish you and Lewis, oh my guy, he over there. I definitely wish you and Lewis nothing but the best, all right?
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all have a good one, okay?
Thank you.
All right.